CAG, I'm going to come in here and put an offer out in CAG on those August calls. I'm going to put them at 30. A lot of markets are wide this morning, and when the markets are wide, usually your P&L loses money because you're long calls. So let me offer these CAG calls here at 30. Those are offered out. Beam down another half this morning. Those are probably wide. Beam calls are 20 bid at 40. Shell up a buck today. SMG higher. TTE higher. VSCO unchanged. ODP up a buck 34. So I have ODP calls. I'm going to offer these at. They might have had earnings. Markets are really wide right here in ODP. ODP, I'm going to offer these at 2 1/4 here in ODP. These are the January 2026 22 calls. I'm going to offer these out at 2 1/4. That was a trade that we put on. Match.com higher this morning. I'm going to take off half my match call spread for a half, which would be a 100% winner. So Match.com, I have the 36-37 call spread. So I bought that yesterday for 30.24. I'm going to try to take off half of it. So 2 of those 4 contracts here at a half. So that is now offered out. Futures up 11 here. Intel down about 20 cents. So Intel is down this morning. I did buy calls in that one in Intel. So Intel is down this morning. Do a PRGO on a 52-week low. PRGO on a 52-week low. We're going to look at RSI, relative strength index. We don't like any RSIs that are post earnings, but we're going to look at RSI this morning. Relative strength index. Get my other scanners going here. YINNGO calls August 17.5 post earnings here. Trying to take off half my match call spread, guys, for 100% winner. So trying to take off half my match call spread for 100% winner. That's the weekly 36-37 call spread. Double D is higher. ODP is higher. So I'm trying to take profits in those. Really wide here in double D. So I'll have an offer out of 330. ABR down a nickel. Beam down 81 cents. Beam just getting crushed. DRS higher. Double D higher. IoT higher. So Match.com, I'm trying to take off match calls, guys. Match calls, I'm trying to take off. PR is higher today. I'm going to offer those out. More Intel trading here. Intel coming back a little bit here. Futures ended up down yesterday. Shell up a buck today. So we see oil higher today. I still have Shell, SEP 77.5. Had those on for a while. We're back to 42 cents. RSI, relative strength index, we're going to keep it on that one. ConAgra up 2 pennies. COUR up a couple pennies, 27 cents. You're just trying to get a bid here. AMD had earnings. AMD down $9 here. So AMD down $9. SKY up 220. I messed that one up. I should have bought some calls in that one. KVYO. Oh, man, I messed up that one too. So LPX getting crushed today. I'm looking at HRMY. So HRMY, I'm looking at, they bought some October 45s yesterday. I'm going to go 2 bid for those. OC 45 and HRMY. I do trade on Tradier, guys. We just signed I'm close to signing a partnership with them. So if you guys want to start trading on Tradier, I can give you guys the best commissions possible, which I think is free. I've been paying 50 cents a contract on Thinkorswim, and no reason to pay 50 cents a contract anymore. I say no, no, no. ODP up. Calls are offered at 2 1/4. They're 155, 205. Now they're at 2. Okay, Match.com, guys, taking off an earnings trade. So selling 50% of Match. The 8/8/2025, 36-37 call spread. I'll do that in a second. 50 cents. Paid 25. So 100% winner on half. So Match.com, guys. Match.com taking Match off here, guys. Taking half my match off. I'll leave the half on until expiration, which is on Friday. So taking off half my match here, guys. Taking off half my match for a nice winner in Match.com. So 36, 37 call spread. Taking off half, leaving half. So taking off half, leaving half in Match.com. So Match.com taking off half here. Beam calls 2030. HCC down 40 cents. Above 37, this would go to a quadruple here for the other half of my position. Should be good on the screen here in a second. And there we're good. RSI will illustrate the index. We're going to do a scan functionality. VERU. Clove getting crushed. Mankind down. Snap down on earnings. LI down. CPNG, Mosaic. Let's look at those on earnings. So we have Mosaic, post earnings, LI. LI's down. CPNG down on earnings. I think I saw Lucid getting crushed. Lucid getting crushed. SMCI down $10. That had bad earnings. EMR on AMD. So LI is the only thing I'm looking at for RSI. RSI is going to get a Canada non-official signal here in LI. So LI, Canada non-official signal. RSI candidate, not official signal yet in LI. So LI on the 15, guys. LI on the 15. AMD down $10. AMD getting back to an RSI 57 after hitting an RSI of 80. I think I got to 83 on that RSI. I got to 83 on that RSI. So one RSI candidate. We don't take anything that's post earnings. That's going to be an LI. Match.com beast mode. Match.com beast mode here. PBR trading here. Nothing in PBR. ConAgra down 2 cents. So I am in gap calls. I thought I was. I tried to look for gap calls and I couldn't find them. Let's go to gap. Got those at 126. Oh, there they are. So gap calls, I'm going to offer these at 180. Just to have an offer out. Gap higher today. 185. How about that? Good. Good. So taking off half of my match, guys. Taking off half my match. For 100% winner, taking off half my match. 8, 20, 25, 36, 37 call spread. Taking off half for 100% winner, guys. Taking off half for 100% winner here. Beam calls, I'm going to go quarter bid here for 7 contracts. It doesn't move nicely throughout the course of the day. 25.40. Got my water. Mosaic MOS down on earnings. MOS down on earnings. HIMS calls being bought. I'm not going to take these. So this is on the Wild West scanner. Buyer of HIMS 822 2025 70 calls for 61 cents. So HIMS calls being bought, guys. HIMS calls being bought in HIMS. HIMS. The 70s. Those are $13 out of the money. ODP was up. I don't know if they had earnings. It traded north of 19, and now it's back down. I'm assuming they had earnings. They did have earnings. So ODP, you can always look to add to those at around the dollar level. So I'm going to put in ODP, January 2026. It's the farthest they go out. The 22s. I'm going to go buck bid for 4 contracts. That'd be a signal for someone. ODP did have earnings. Gapped up higher. Didn't have a chance to sell it. Now back down. Duolingo down $1.50. So we're keeping an eye on one RSI and LI. IRDM, OC35s. I'm going 10 bid here for those. So here's another idea, guys. IRDM, 1017, 2025, 35 calls. I am 10 bid. If I get filled at 10 and I sell them for 15, that is a 50% winner. So morning. Top of the morning. So IRDM, I'm bid here in the market. I gave you guys that one. Tech rising pre-earnings. That had earnings. Here's on the Wild West scanner. Yeah, AMD down. NVAX, nice trading mark. Nice trading. We saw tech calls being bought into earnings. Tech's actually down today. Tech's down today. CarWeave. Match.com, beast mode here. Bumble's probably about, they're buying Bumble calls too. Bumble's not up that much, so. They're buying Bumble calls. They're buying Match calls yesterday. ConAgra now up 6 cents. Have a target at 30 in ConAgra. Paid 20 for those. I actually paid 30 for some too for a different portfolio. ASPI, Beam coming back here a little bit. So keep an eye on LI. The first candlestick needs to be a bear candle, followed by a bull candle reversal. So keep an eye on LI. Bear candle, we need a bull candle reversal. A reversal, AK. PR of an offer out. Have not seen anything besides him so far today. It's a little bit quiet. You get AK Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then we're close to signing a partnership with Tradier. That means you'll get the lowest commission possible. And we'll be offering some products to Tradier customers for free with our partnership. So I'm really excited for that. Uber down today. XYZ, $76. I'm trying to buy HRMY calls. These are October calls. I might lower my bid here. I'm going to lower my bid at a 170. HRMY, I'm going to try to buy some calls here. I'm going to lower my bid to 170 and HRMY. So another possibility of a trade here. So looking to buy HRMY 1017 2025. 45 calls for 170. Target would be 240 on these. So HRMY, I do have a bid here in the market. The stock slips. I will maybe get possibly filled. HRMY. ODP down on that day. Look at Match.com up $4 today. Whee! That's fun. That is fun. LOIN, AUG 7.5. So thank you. I have a flight today to Chicago. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Beam up 61 cents. I do know when I'll be back again. I shouldn't say I don't. SMCI, whack. Down $10 on earnings. Can't believe the stock up at 57. That's wild. FUN. Post earnings, guys. FUN quarters trading here. I'm going to take these FUN quarters trading here. What's the price they traded? 50 cents. FUN quarters trading here. I'm going to try to take these here in FUN. This will be a trade for personal portfolio. FUN, guys, this is an earnings trade. I'm in at 40 cents, guys. 42 cents in FUN per trade for, oh, it's a 10 out of 10 trade, guys. 10 out of 10 in FUN. In at 42 cents. FUN. 10 out of 10 trade. They're buying FUN calls. I'm in at 42 cents. 10 out of 10. Getting a signal and 10 out of 10. I'd pay up to 45 on these. So 10 out of 10 getting a signal here. 10 out of 10 getting a signal in FUN, guys. 10 out of 10 getting a signal here in FUN. In at 40 cents. 10 out of 10 signal in FUN. Buy FUN 8/15, 2025. It is post earnings, but it's 10 out of 10. FUN, guys. FUN, the quarters trading here. 10 out of 10 getting a signal here. 10 out of 10 getting a signal. And FUN. FUN, guys, getting a signal here in FUN. Send this out, guys. Send via push notification, now via email. 10 out of 10. Entry in FUN. FUN's traded 2.5 million shares so far today. Got filled at 42 cents. So I got a nice fill on that one. Target's going to be 65. FUN is a 10 out of 10 signal. 10 out of 10 entry in FUN, guys. Up to 50, I think, is okay. Buying 3,300 FUN calls. That is Six Flags Great America. You get 7 trading days. All the stock has to do is to rally about $2 here. So FUN is a 10 out of 10 entry, guys. I think you're okay paying up to 50. I got filled at 42. My target's going to be 65. All stocks bid. Bid, and a bid. About to get filled here at 65, guys. FUN, 10 out of 10. And at 42, trying to get out of 65. So they're FUN, 8/15, 2025, 25 calls. And I got filled at 42 cents here, guys. FUN. $8.15, 2025, 25 calls for up to 50 cents. I paid 42. So FUN, guys. Buyer of calls is the first official signal of the day. And I got a nice fill on those. I did get a nice fill on those. You can see here, this is real money, real time. This is actually through Thinkorswim. I just had this one open. So I got filled 12 contracts at 42 cents. I have a target of 65. That'd be a 50% winner. Stock's moving up nicely here. FUN. Come on, baby. About to fill me at 65. FUN about to hit 50% winner. There we go. Just walking down the street. Oh, give me another tick up. I'm going to get filled at 65. 50% winner, guys, in FUN. Come on. Come on. Come on. 60, 65. About to tick up. Traded 2.8 million shares so far today. Give it to me, AK. Make me a 50% winner in 3 minutes. Give me a winner. Best offer in the world right now in FUN. FUN 8/15, 2025. 25s. 10 out of 10 entry. Match.com beast mode. So Match.com beast mode here. Apple calls being bought. Still trying to get filled at 65. Trying to get filled here at 65, guys. 10 out of 10. RSI, we're keeping an eye on that one. This would be 2 straight winning trades for 10 out of 10. Beam getting crushed. Getting crushed like the book it is. 60 bids fading a little bit. Maybe they'll just come in here and pay 65. Beam calls. It was quarter bid. I could lower my bid to 20 if I wanted to. So Beam, I'm going to lower my bid to 20. So keeping an eye on LI and FUM. Isn't that fun, AK? Oh, it's so fun. And fun and LI. First candlestick in LI is a bear candle. Second candlestick right now is a bear candle. So let's say we have 2 bear candles right now. Give me a reason to be here. High of the day is 26.56. Stock goes back up to just the high of the day. Yes, I had bad earnings. Stock goes back up to the high of the day. These calls are worth $2. I got in 40 cents. So not a bad one. BTI, British Tobacco. I had no sauce again yesterday. I call it booze sauce. So I'm fresh and ready to go. ODP down on the day. I don't even know what this company does. Trying to buy calls for $1. Trade as high as 190 today. They're 110, 140. Biggest winner of the day is Fawn. Second Minnesota winner of the day is CORU. Up 60 cents today. Making another leg higher. 35.45. If I got out at 50, that actually would be a winner. And Coursera. Come on, Fun. Just uptick a little more. Give me a little bit more of love. ConAgra up 9 cents. TQQQ trading here. No gracias. No gracias. Come on, give me a tick up. Tesla up 7, Met up 40 cents. Intel lower. Those Intel calls are pretty cheap too. 17 cents. You know, I'd probably look to add at 12 cents. You do run, run, run. You do run, run. You do run, run, run. So one official 10 out of 10 signal, one possibility for RSI, but not a candidate just yet. CAG calls, best offer in the world. So a couple of stocks, I have the best offer in the world. Futures on the high of the day, getting a bid. Shell calls, 45.6 to 45.50. COUR calls up today. They're 35.45. Match.com. That closes right here. That'd be 100% winner. Sorry, 300% winner. And I think Apple's making the move at COUR. Superior Options. Buyer of Apple. So Apple calls being bought on our Superior Options scanner. Apple calls being bought. Apple. Fun calls just hanging out here. God, look at this market go. Come on, come on. ODP, I have a bid in under the market. PFGC, I would put a bid in. PFGC. December calls actually they're worth $3.7. They're $2.50 at $5. That's crazy. I'd offer some at $5. I think I'm gonna get filled in FUN. Sasha's like chilling here. Literally chilling here. Oh, it just went down. It just down ticked. See some call trading right here. APLD calls being bought. So option hacker, buyer of APLD, 8/29/2025, 16 calls for 120 here in APLD, guys. If you're looking for something, I don't like to take something that's so expensive, but if you're looking for something a little bit more expensive, APLD calls being bought. APLD calls being bought, guys. A little too expensive for me. So APLD calls being bought in APLD. A little too rich for my bud, but if you're looking to take something, you must get into a trade. APLD is probably the second best order of the day. APLD, I think, is the second best order of the day. APLD. And fun looking like initial wanted to rally. Now it's selling off a little bit. The calls are still 50-55. APLD, guys. APLD. You're looking for something to play. They're buying 8/29/2025, the 16 calls in APLD. So they're buying the 16 calls in APLD. In APLD, LI, second candlestick is not going to be a buy. Second candle is a bear candle. We'll wait for the third candle. I lowered my bid in Beam. Beam. Beam, beam, beam. Beam, 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 beam. So Beam, I lowered my bid here. So lowered my Beam bid. FUN. Hanging out here for a second. Calls are 50-55. I got filled at 42 cents. I was actually looking to pay 50. And I got filled at 42. So I guess in theory, I got a good fill. So one official signal so far today. LI is not triggering a buy. The second candlestick's the bear candle. We now have to go to the third candle. FUN. Come on, FUN. AMD really weak today. Tyler Anderson on that little heater here. Let me turn the air on real quick. This place gets like hot and then it gets cold and then it gets hot and it's cold. So APLD calls being bought. Fun, 50-55 here. RSI and APLD. IREN calls being bought. I'm not taking these. I just don't like options that are I don't like options that are like my sweet spot is like 20 to 80 cents. So my sweet spot's 20 to 80 cents. Just think you get a better ROI and the stock doesn't have to move so much. On an option that's $1.20, like, are you going to use a stop loss? You know, that's up to your own discretion. AA trading here, nothing to do in AA. American Airlines. Zeta, ZETA trading here. It's just an option that's $1.20 has to move a lot to go to $1.80. An option that's 50 cents doesn't have to move much to go to 70 cents. Oh, and funds going down. Get them at 45. You could have got them at 45 for a second. You're at 45 for a second. Stock sold off $1 today. Just sold $1 off. It's trading 23.30. I almost got filled. Then it just sold off here. I'm at break even at 42 cents. You probably could have got filled at 45 cents there. On this trade. So fun, you probably could have got filled at 45 there. So an opportunity to get in if you like that trade. Not many days left till expiration. These could go to zero. Now stock's getting a little bit of a bid. You can get them at 50 for sure. You probably could have got them at 45 on that pullback. Outright chilling right now. One signal for today. Fun at the low of the session. Futures up 18. Beasting. COUR up half. Double D getting hit here. I'm looking at add to double D calls. A little bit cheaper. Double D getting crushed today. So looking at add to double D calls. There'll be a lot of nerfies for today on my sports betting. Or maybe there won't be. Phillies I like. Phillies, Mets, Miami. Just Philly and Mets. IREN calls being bought, guys. IREN calls being bought. Phillies and Mets. Zeta calls being bought. Same thing, $1.20 here. So ZETA calls being bought in Zeta. Option hacker. Buyer of Zeta calls. ZATA. So another signal here, guys, in ZATA. Move fun here to the bottom. There we go. So ZATA, once again, $1.25. Rather take a 50-cent option. That's just me personally. These are Zeta, ZETA. ZETA. 35 minutes into the day. Samsora higher. Match closes here. That would be a 300% winner on my other half. So I sold half at 100% winner, a 300% winner on my other half. ODP was up so much this morning. That's just wild. And I almost got filled at 2.25, but I didn't. Fun trying to make a bid now. So you could have got those at 45, guys. Futures bid. So you got the at the money straddle. And the SOSX is actually up today. That's probably because of NVIDIA. So the at the money straddle today, we were talking about at the money calls, at the money puts. So the SPY at the money straddle. Calls and puts for today, which is the 8/6/2025, the 6/30 straddle is around $24. So they're saying futures can be up 45 or back to unchanged. So up 45 or back to unchanged. That is the at the money straddle. And Apple's up $7.50. So we're probably getting a lot of this move because of Apple today. And Apple RSI is only 53 in Apple. So Apple RSI is only 53. Now Fun making another move. 65, best offer in the world again. So maybe they had to shake out some sellers to get some buy-offs. It looks like it wants to go up now. LI closes in about 8 minutes. So we're going to keep an eye on that one. IREN, ZTA. You do run, come on, AK, make me money. Could have got filled at fun at 45, guys, on that pullback. You could have got filled at fun at 45 on that pullback. About to hit some at 65. I got filled at 42. So close. I got my like magnesium water or something. Magnesium water. AAL trading here. Oh, it looked like it wanted to go up. It looked like it wanted to go up. Now they're 50-60. Next higher. One official signal today. Keep an eye on RSI. DraftKings pre-earnings. Mid-market here in DraftKings. Come on, Fun. Be fun one time. Beam calls marking 27 cents to 20.35. Okay. I'm going to go 25 bid and Beam again. Sockets pull back, come back a little bit here. So Beam calls and 25 bid. So these are Beam, 9/19, 2025, 25 calls. I am 25 bid for an ad. Okay. Looking to add to Beam calls. Looking to add a Beam calls here a little bit, 25 cents. 2 sheep. HTC higher, IoT, Samsora higher. Match. If match closes here, it's on Friday, guys. This would be good for 300% winner on half my trade. Mark had a trade in NVAX that I guess was 100% winner. Okay, now I grab a nickel. COUR moving up nice. That's Corsata. Those are back to 35.40. We paid 45 for those. Those got up to about 55. And now then they sold off. At the money straddle, $24 for today. In either direction. We don't know which direction, AK. AVGO, 829, 2025, 300s trading here. Tesla up 6. NVIDIA up. Planetier, 75 and Planetier on the RSI. 75. AMD slaughtered. LI might produce a bull candle on the third candle. Let's go to AMD here. AMD 182 to 162, so down $20 in about 6 trading days. Went from RSI at 82 to 62. Fun, giving me another chance here. I don't know why they were 60 bid a second ago. They're not 60 bid right now. Really weird. How many ounces is this thing? It usually says on the bottom. I don't know. I have to measure it. Gap, I have an offer out. So look at that. Sphere calls September. SEP 50s, guys, and Sphere. I'm going to go 50 bid. So these are Sphere calls. 9/19, 2025, 50 calls. I am 50 bid. So 50 bid in Sevilla. 50 bid in Sphere, guys. Not filled. Come on, fun. Why are you not filling me? So I just rallied $1.20 here. There we go. Just walking down the street. Fun, guys. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Fun, out of fun, guys. 50% winner, guys. Boom. 10 out of 10 winner in fun. Fun, 50% winner, guys. There it goes. Out of that trade in fun. So fun out for 50% winner, guys. 50% winner in fun, guys. 10 out of 10 exit in fun. See, that was fun. In at 42, out of 65, 55% winner. I apologize. 55% winner, guys, in fun. Trade is over. Making money. 10 out of 10 exit. Might have to restart Tradier here. So 10 out of 10 exit and fun, guys. Sell all FUN. That probably means the stock's going to go higher. 8/15, 2025, 25 calls, 4.65 cents. Paid 42, 55% winner. 3 of the last 4 trades. Ooh. Have been winners. So 10 out of 10, guys. Out at 6 to 5. If you're holding those for more profits, I wish you the best. I hope you make more money than AK. Out of fun, guys. Out of fun. Oh, my God. Look at it go. They're about to trade 75. They just traded 75 in fun. You got in at 50, out at 75 now in fun. So if you got in at 50, out at 75 here in fun. Just traded 75 cents in fun. Out of fun, guys. That was fun, as they say. What a great signal, AK. Thank you. In AK, we trust. So fun. 10 out of 10 winner. So 10 out of 10 winner here in fun. And at 42, and I'll show you guys my actual real-time fills. The trade is high at 75, so you could probably get out at 75. If you paid 50, guys, you hit a winner as well. You got to get out of those profit targets. If you got in at 45, 65. You got in at 50, 75. And all those profit targets were hit and fun. And you can see my real-time stamp and fills. I bought 12 contracts. You can see in at 42, out at 65. Took me about 30 minutes. And it's a great winning trade. So hopefully you guys made money on that trade. Hope you guys made money in fun. Thanks, AK. You're welcome. LI trigger signal and LI. Let's go to that one. And fun does move $1.70 a day. So LI is a buy 24.20. And it's a weak buy. So we're going to call no buy here in LI, guys. So profits in fun. The future's off the highs. Took it off, guys. The trade is over for me. If you hold it, good luck to you. There's 70, 80. You can get out of 75 if you paid 50. I got into 42. My target's 65. So nice profits here for me in fun. Intel only down 12 cents now. I can offer Intel calls out if I wanted to. They're 18.5 cents on these calls. I got in at 28, so I did pay up on these. I'm going to offer these at 42. Offers out. Shell up 71 cents. S higher. PR higher. PFGC higher. ODP off the lows. Samsara. 6 Flags Great America. 65.80 now. So volatility is really coming up here on these. Volatility is coming up. I'm coming up. I want the world to know. IREN, interesting. APLD, interesting. Not taking either of those. We got about 10 more minutes together. And then I will say la vie, which I think is French for see you later. I am bid for ODP January calls. I do have an offer out in Gap. And fun. Wants to keep being fun. Oh, I wish I held them. About to trade 80. Oh my God. They're about to trade 90. They're about to trade 90. There's 2 contracts offered at 90. LI, we're not calling a signal, so I can remove that. HIMS, I don't care about that one. Zeta and APLD are the 2 most interesting ones. Zeta moving up nicely. Those are October 22.5. So Zeta moving up nicely here. Called out those OC 22.5s and Zeta. So they're 22 and a half. Call that 120. They're up to about 140. Oh, my fun Lord. There she goes. Fun about to trade 90, guys. 50 to 90 now. I got in at 42, so I'd have over 100% winner. Just traded 90 cents at fun, guys. Just traded 90 cents, guys. Just traded 90 cents. Now they're about to trade a buck. Wow. That guy's so smart. How is he so smart? They just traded a buck here. They're up to about 120 now. They traded 120, guys. How is he so smart? AVGO calls being bought. Futures only up 8.5 here. Futures only up 8.5. Conagra, I do have an offer out in Conagra at 30. Best offer in the world. Oh my God, found a break to right 25 here. I said it goes back to just the high of the day. These things are going to be worth $2. More Zeta calls being bought. More Zeta calls being bought. They're getting after Zeta. ZETA. So if you want to take any Zeta calls, 20.5 calls, trading 55 cents in Zeta. So more Zeta calls trading, guys. More Zeta calls trading in Zeta. More Zeta calls trading here, guys. Zeta. ZETA, guys. Come in on ZETA. ZETA calls being bought. Stock is up $4. You got that at 185? No way. I think the high of the day in fun, it was 150. I see the high of the day is 150. But another great trade, guys. Future's about to go down on the day here. Down on the day. Roof. Abbott calls being bought in November. Buyer of Abbott, 11/21/2025, 145 calls for 130. I'll go buck bid for Abbott in case the market sells off. So Abbott calls. These are November calls. I'll go 90 bid. Let's go 90 bid here. So Abbott, I'm going to go 90 bid. Futures about to go down on the day. We have a rough reversal. You can see 10 out of 10 on our scanner, guys. This is how it looks. Buy of 3,051, FUN 815, 2025, 50 cents. 10 out of 10 on 2 signals over the last 2 years. Now they're trading 150. So that's what it looks like on the scanner. If you want to buy the scanner, we do have discounts for the scanner. If you get the scanner, you probably get in the trades quicker. If you don't need the scanners, you don't have to get the scanners. But 10 out of 10, guys, are our best portfolio of the year. And it's doing great. Meta down on the day. NVIDIA down on the day. HRMY getting crushed. I can always lower my bid on these October calls. 170 bid. I can go to 150 bid here in HRMY. So I think there's going to be another day, down day, like futures down 100. Can't just buy oh, the market down 110 points. Bye. It's got to be another shakeout somewhere. Where that shakeout is, I don't know, but I think there's got to be another shakeout. ALPD got getting crushed a little bit here. Those 829s, 16s. I mean, they're 91.97. I mean, I probably pay I pay 65 cents, but I doubt they trade there. So let me put a 65 bid in. Two minutes. So one official signal for today and another huge winner. I don't even want to buy Zeta on a pullback. Zeta's up $4. It's hard to be buying stocks when they pull back. Beam, I'm going to lower my bid to 20 now. I would love these at 20 cents. Duolingo. They're buying some Duolingo calls. One minute to all my fun. How do they do it? 170 on calls. Unbelievable. Calls just traded 170 now. 40 cents to 170. That's 300% winner. How do they do it, AK? They're so smart. Run calls being bought. Weekly 10s, guys. Weekly 10s and run, 33 cents, guys. Weekly 10s and run, 33 cents. They were buying some, I forget which ones they were buying. They were buying November 14s. Run, guys, the 10s. Run 10s, guys. Keep an eye on run 10s. Weekly 10s and run, guys. 33 cents if you want to take a flyer. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Everybody have a great day. Namaste, healthy, happy, wealthy. Hopefully you guys made a lot of money and fun. This is what I do for you guys on a daily basis. I've been doing it for 14 and a half years in the trading room, 25 years of trading. Everybody have a great day. Piator's going to take through the next session. Thanks, guys.